Hey guys, what's up? Thank you so much for joining me today. So today's topic is going to be about not something new, but everybody already talked about it, but I wanted to do a review about it because I have it here with me. So if you guys want to know my take on this one, just go ahead and keep on watching. So this is $42. I got mine at Macy's. You can buy this online and in-store, and it's also available, of course, in Sephora and Ulta in-store and online as well. And Anastasia Beverly Hills has their own website. I'm not so sure if they have a physical store already, but yeah, Ulta and Sephora has them. So there are so many stocks with this baby, so I'm pretty sure you guys can still get it. I know this was released like 5 months ago, but I waited for everyone to calm their tits down. If you guys want to know my take on this one, just go ahead and keep on watching. I don't know why I just repeated myself because I already said that a while ago, but anyways, this is what the box packaging looks like. If you guys are new to my channel, this is my style. I'm gonna do a review as if you are literally doing it yourself. I don't know if that makes sense. And I really do apologize because I'm not like other people who has this magician skills in terms of editing. My editing is pretty basic and simple, but what I'm trying to do is that I wanted to make it clear as I can. And yeah, feel free to skip if you guys want to see the swatches, the finger swatches and the brush swatches. I will be putting markers down below. So this is what the box packaging looks like. It's pink, it's pretty basic and simple. And at the back, you can see the ingredients. And then this is also cruelty free. It comes along with a, what is this? A dual-sided applicator brush. I've never opened this, but I've seen some samples in the stores, which is really amazing. As this is the reason why I bought it. So you will be getting 12. Okay, I didn't even count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I lied. 14 shades. This is so embarrassing. Like, I don't want to retake this shit. This is like my 12th time. So just in case you guys are allergic to something, you might want to go ahead and read because reading is the key. It's like using a coupon and you haven't read the back of it, the exclusions, and you're all gonna get psycho in this store. So I love this velvety pink. It's kind of like a pink nudie color, and these are embossed, which is absolutely beautiful. Like, I feel like touching it all the time reminds me of the Naked One palette. I think I mentioned that in my Naked palette review. So I love this. It looks so cool. And at the back, the details at the back is pretty much the same thing in the box. I don't know why is that. This is not something that I can complain about. I mean, it's just the details at the back, but yeah, it's not gonna, oh my god, guys. It just lit up itself. Holy shit. This is so scary. Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. I don't know why I have hair there, but it lit up itself. Hold on. This is so scary. Let me just turn that off. Oh my goodness. See? You even need some pressure for this one to turn on. Holy shit. Going back, are you guys excited to open this baby up? Because I am. Because I've been dying to have this palette as well. But I want to know, why is everybody going crazy about it? Oh my gosh. I love the mirror. It's not like it's occupying everything. It's a decent sized mirror. And this is the shades. Wow. I want to start talking about the brush because most of the time the applicators that are included in the eyeshadow palettes suck. Hopefully this is not. So obviously it is wrapped in a plastic. Let me just put that out. So this is what the applicator looks like. One is a tapered, the end of it is tapered, and then this is kind of like a small low-key fluffy brush. It's not super thin to be considered as a concealer brush, but it's not so fluffy to be considered as a fluffy eyeshadow brush, if I make sense. Because I consider this one as a fluffy eyeshadow brush. Like this, the one from Wet n Wild. And then if I'm gonna say that this is a small concealer brush, I'm gonna show you something, probably something like this. But this one is kind of like in the middle. Not too thin, not too thick, not too fluffy, not too dense. I'm gonna give you an up close look. And of course you have your label here. And this one I can tell that it's not synthetic. I think it's not. I think this one is made out of hair. I'm so excited to try this one. I've never had a tapered blending brush with hair at all, because the blending brushes that I have here with me are all synthetic. So this is like Japanese. I don't know if I've pronounced it right. The expensive brand at Ulta, the Japanese one. I've always wanted one. I touched one of them and it feels exactly like this. So I'm gonna use this today and see what happens. So these are your shades. So before you guys die in boredom, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the finger swatches, and then after that we will move on to the brush swatches, and then I'm gonna try it on my eyes. If you guys are new to my channel, this is how I normally do my swatches. On this part there is a base, and on this one is just bare skin. Okay, I'm gonna start with the shade Tempera. This is a nude color with a satiny finish that glided super fast, like very effortlessly. And then the next shade is Golden Ochre. It's like a very light leather bag, and this also has this satiny finish. If you look very closely to these two colors, you will realize that there's a little bit of shimmer, but it's like almost something that you can consider as matte when you just look at it, but up close there is a very microfine glitter on it, but not too much. So the next shade is Vermeer. The feel on this one is super creamy. It's not dry. Wow. Did you guys just see that? Like, it's crazy. Wow. Beautiful champagne color. And then the next shade is a matte color, which is kind of like a mauve shade. And this is called Buon Fresco. It's raining today. Wow, that's so beautiful. And then the next shade is Antique Bronze. The glitter, the microfine glitter on this one is silver. When you apply it, it's a beautiful kind of like a metallic shade, low-key matte color. Oh my gosh, I'm so good at explaining colors. And then the next shade is Love Letter. I don't know about this one. It doesn't look as good as the one if you don't have any primer. It's there, but it's not as good with the primer. And then the next one is a matte shade, which is Cypress Umber. Wow, oh my gosh, all of the shades feel so good in my fingers. I love that shade. Perfect for the crease. And then the next shade is a light brown shade. I don't know if I'm gonna consider this as matte, but it's not completely matte because there's a little bit of like glitter in it. So let's see. This is called Raw Sienna. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna consider this as a matte shade, but when you look closely there's a little bit of shimmer. I don't know if that makes sense, but when you apply it, it's like there's none. And then the next shade is Burnt Orange, but doesn't look like it's the burnt orange. I think the one that looks like burnt orange here is the Real Gar. I don't know. Oh, it actually does look like a burnt orange once you apply it. And then the next shade is Primavera. Wow, this is blinding. Oh my god. These two shades are so exceptional. What? Exceptional. What I'm trying to say is that super good. And then the next shade is Red Ochre. That is matte. And then All of the matte shades here kind of has this little bit of shimmer on it. Let me just show you guys real quick. I don't know if you guys could see, but I hope it's... Do you see that? And then looking at this one, I don't know if you guys could see, but in person. Okay. Going back. This next shade is Venetian Red. This one is more of like, not overly metallic, but it has a little bit of shimmer on it. And then you have your warm taupe. This is a matte color as well. And then the last shade that I really like is Real Gar. Wow, very effortless. So these are all your finger swatches. I think that with a primer, everything looks great. Without a primer, these colors look best. This one, but almost all of it. It's just these two that are having a hard time in life. But these two shades, you can't really see them very well because it blended perfectly on my skin tone. So let's move on to the brush swatches. Oh, by the way, this is what it looks like when it has a flash. So I'm pretty much going to do the same thing on this side. There is a base and this one is just bare skin. And then I'm just going to use a fluffy brush. I'm going to use the brush included later when I use it on my eyes. And I'm going to do it in order like this, same as my finger swatches. So I'm going to do a little fast forward on this one. So don't get all upset about it because it's also going to save you some time. Of course, the first shade is Tempera, followed by Golden Ochre, and then Vermeer, Buon Fresco, Antique Bronze, Love Letter, Cypress Umber. Oh my gosh, are you guys seeing this? Raw Sienna, Burnt Orange. Everything looks so damn good. Primavera is that sparkly one. And then Red Ochre. And then Venetian Red. And then you have Warm Taupe. And then you have Real Gar. Oh my goodness. So here are all your brush swatches. Oh my god, I could not believe that they look so much better compared to the finger swatches. This is insanity. Like, what's in the formulation of this palette? This is crazy. This is so good. Like, wow. Wow, Anastasia, you made me so happy. Like, this is crazy. To tell you guys honestly, this is the fastest brush swatch that I have ever had compared to like all the videos that I have. This only, you know what, I don't even know why I did that, because I can only do like once and the color is there. It is literally there. I'm not even pushing my brush against the skin and my brush is not even that dense. So there is no pressure applied. There's not much pressure applied when I use these eyeshadows. These are just so amazing. I mean, let's go ahead and use this on our eyes because I'm super excited, guys. You have no idea. Okay, now you have. Of course, I'm going to try this on my eyes. I will be putting a primer on one eye and then I will leave my other eye without anything. And then I'm going to use Golden Ochre as my wash color. As you can see, it is super pigmented. You can even see that on my eye right now. And some of the colors in this palette like Tempera and Warm Taupe, when you put it on my eye, you can see that because it blends almost perfectly well with my skin tone. And then the next shade that I'm going to use is Raw Sienna, and then I'm going to intensify that with Cypress Umber. So far, so good. It looks so much better with a base, but you can still see that even without a base, it looks pretty good. This tapered brush, I can pretty much tell you guys that it is pretty much decent. It's not my favorite, but it works, if that makes sense. And then for my lid, I'm going to be using Love Letter. This is a beautiful matte shade, kind of like a dark violet, pink violet color. And then as you can see, I'm using the flat brush. I don't know if, I mean, it's not flat enough to be considered as a flat brush, but yeah, the other end, the eyeshadow brush. So I'm just putting it like that. This is okay, but it takes so much time if you are going to use this brush. I think it just depends on your eyes. If you have very small eyes, I think it's ideal for you. If you have big eyes, you might not want to use this one because it's going to take a little bit of time for you to fix your eyeshadow, or just by even applying the wash, it will take some time. So I'm just gonna finish the rest of my makeup, put on some horror lashes, a winged eyeliner, and then I will be right back. So this is the final look that I have made today using this palette. I love this palette. The hype is real. This is such a good palette. $42, definitely worth your money. This is the kind of palette that I will definitely repurchase because it's just that good. So if you guys are looking for something this Christmas to give to yourself or to give to your loved ones, if you know someone who loves makeup so bad, I'm just really happy. Probably, can you like feel the happiness that I feel right now? Because it is really amazing, and I want, if I have the money, I would want to do a giveaway for this one. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this is such a good palette. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for joining me today. If you are still not part of the Sassy family, go ahead and subscribe if you want to see reviews like this. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Turn your post notifications on. Bye guys. Love you. Thank you for always supporting me and always being there.